Okay, so I made this pirate ghost in a series of discs, which you can see are quite complicated, and I figured out how to put it all together. Not quite perfectly, but it's good enough. So now I'm going to try and do that here and see if I can recreate this. So, oh my word, this is definitely a challenge. What I did do, the easiest part is to put the mouth in. Like, that goes one way and it fits easily into its spot. So then, that's the eye patch. These are this little infill which wasn't thick enough. This is the eye, which is going to go into here. The eye patch is actually going to go into this element. And then these pieces go into the hat. And what I discovered is figure out the right way to put this in. There's this little groove here. That's for this. So I messed it up on this one. So you do actually have to put this piece in a specific way. Like, this hat isn't interchangeable. Which again, I didn't quite do. So that piece is going to go in there. And then this piece is going to go in here. And in between those, the eye patch sits. You see that little, which I didn't do too well, but at least I got it in on the first one. So that's going to do that. I need to put these white pieces in. So how is this going to go? Man. So that's going to go there. This is going to go here. And these pieces need to... So this little piece, you can see it didn't extrude enough. I have to make it bigger. But that's this little bit of infill right here. And since it obviously wasn't thick enough, I just extruded two pieces and I'm just layering it. It's still not ideal, but it at least gives it. You can see that there's a little. Also, I did not get it quite in the right spot, and I still don't know if I'm getting it quite in the right spot this time, but I mean, I don't know if it's hugely important if it's in the right spot. Okay, so that's how these pieces, oops, are all gonna fit in to there. Then this is the eye groove. Side, yes. Just gonna stick that little eye in. I thought about making this just solid and then making a stamp to stamp the eye and the mouth on. But I got it in my head that I should make it go all the way through, and well, hence all these extra pieces and steps. Okay, so I'm going to attach this piece together. And then attach that onto here. Then I will add this piece in, which gets a little challenging. Actually, okay. Now this was the fun part. Getting this piece in. I did a lot of squishing. You can kind of tell there that I did a lot of squishing to get that in. And I'm still like, how do I do this? So this groove, the bigger piece goes on the inside. And where there's that groove, the eye goes together. And you want the round part on top because that obviously needs to fit into the curve here. So I'm going to attach these two. So you can see the eye should fit right into that groove. And what I've discovered, if you work with a smaller piece versus something like this, it's a little bit easier to do it small. Now this should all fit in here. Which is not quite fitting how I want. So I get it, that's why I got a little smushed. Okay. Oh no, shoot. Just broke that. That's okay. Once I get the white in, I should be able to just kind of push it in place. So you can, I'm doing some smushing. Like I'm literally pushing that in and just trying to fill the gap. And push this down without disforming the pieces. You're gonna have to, you said you will have to do some pushing. I haven't even decided if I'm gonna sell this disc set because it is very complicated. But I am making the video and then I'll go from there. Okay. I know it doesn't look pretty. We're gonna trim off the end. And I broke that piece. So now, where there's this groove on this side is where the little tail of the bandana on the pirate cap should fit in. That and I broke that piece off, which is annoying. Just annoyed at myself that I broke it. And now we're doing more smushing without disforming. So if you hold on the sides and hold on the head and kind of gently push, you should be able to get that in without disforming it. And I know it's not perfect. I didn't quite get that over right. It's a little too far over, but it's a Pirate Ghost. Oh my gosh, I totally disformed that eye patch, but I mean, it's cute. It looks like a pirate.